Up Your Game, that's the name of a DJI event that was announced today, and this is going to take place on April the 27th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. There's no additional information on what they will announce on the 27th, but there's no doubt in my mind this will be the second generation of the Mavic Air, the Mavic Air 2. So of course I checked a little bit on the water pipes to hear what we can expect. There's been so many rumors out there, but if you remember last time when the Mavic Mini was announced, I was actually capable of predicting most of the specs that were released. This was not because I had this big crystal ball that I could look into. It was actually because I had a contact inside the industry that gave me some of the information. And they turned out to be absolutely true. So of course I reached out to the same source, and I can give you the specs of the upcoming Mavic Air 2. Welcome to another video. I'm Henrik Olsen, your #1 source of rumors about new drone. No, I'm not. But nice to see you here anyway. And if you want to learn how to make better videos with your drone and camera in general, then consider subscribing to my weekly tips, tests and tutorials. Let's just go in here. The magic sauce, the magic sauce. Keep watching this video, I will save the best part for last. The shape and size of the Mavic Air 2 will be similar to what we know from the bigger Mavic 2 series, which has already more or less been confirmed by all the leaked photos that we saw on the web. The camera will still be the 1 or 2/3 sensor 12 megapixel that they used in the previous generation. With the Air 2 you will be capable of doing 48 megapixel pictures by using stitching technology. And of course it's still a 4K drone. The weight will be 570 grams, which is significantly less than the 906 grams of the older siblings, like the Mavic 2. Why is that important? That is because of the new EU regulations that will be introduced from this summer, where there seems to be like a hard threshold around 900 grams. The price point is very attractive. It will be sold at the same price point as the original Mavic Air. It will have a stunning flight time of 34 minutes. We know in real life this is probably not going to be 34 minutes, but this could actually on paper mean that the flight time is twice as long as the original Mavic Air. By the way, that was one of the real limitations of the original Mavic Air. I was not able to get any confirmed information about sensors, but I would expect that it at least have the same amount of sensors that the original Mavic Air supported, meaning sensors in the front, back and bottom. And I would expect them maybe to add sensors on the side. We have already seen pictures on the web that indicates there will be no sensors on the top of the drone. That could be one way for DJI to differentiate. It's also expected, but not confirmed, that the drone will contain some sort of a remote ID to comply with the new upcoming regulations. What that exactly will be, ADS-B or something like that, that has to be seen. I promise you to save the best for last. One of the biggest issues with the original Mavic Air was the connection. It suffered from really bad connectivity issues because it was a Wi-Fi drone, and flying in urban areas with a lot of Wi-Fi pollution could make the signal break up big time, making it almost impossible to do smooth cinematic footage. But the Mavic Air 2, that will contain OcuSync 2.0. That is probably the best news around the Mavic Air 2, because that will lower the entry barrier to get a drone that flies with OcuSync, which is a much more stable connection where you're less likely to see breakup in the signal. So this is what I've been able to pick up around the Mavic Air 2 so far. What do you think about the specs that you heard here? Would that be enough reason for you to buy the Mavic Air 2? Let me know in the comment below. Most of you that is hanging around here is probably Mavic Mini owners. Have you wondered why, when and where you need to use ND fillers on your drone, because everybody is talking about it? I made a video about it, and to learn the basic you should watch the video through this card. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, feel free to press the dislike button twice. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you around.